Merry Christmas, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm a little jolly at this moment because I'm excited to share some of the news I'm going to be sharing with y'all. And I've already been emotional, um, preparing everything to share here in a second. It's not going to be long. We're not going to be here long. And Joe and Sandy couldn't be here because Joe's what he does normally, sleeping. And Sandy was busy as heck these last couple of days trying to get things ready for buying the gifts for the Pineapple Project and helping get some promo stuff made and done. And so she is still resting up, but she is watching. But it's exciting to share everything that I'm gonna be sharing with y'all. So I obviously got voluntold to do this today. Happily though, morning Sandy, and yeah. So anyway, I want to get started, but let me tell you first. Let me just tell you a little bit about my day because that's kind of what we do sometimes. But it's Christmas Eve, and no wait, today's Christmas. Yes, so getting my days all messed up. But I've got to go out and run and go grab a few last minute things. Nothing gift wise, but all just food wise. The delivery didn't have some of my items, so I have to actually go to the store today and grab those things. So I got to do that. I'm excited too, and then I'm going to start baking and cooking today and get ready for my family to come in tomorrow. And so that way everyone can do what they need to do. Who else still needs to go out and buy stuff? Not just me. Many of you do, right? Morning, David. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. So I got to go do that. And then I've got to come back home and wrap some gifts for everyone. But I'm excited for them to see that. And then just watch Christmas movies and listen to Christmas music, and which I've been doing for the last 3 months, I think, right? Because when did I? Yeah, 3 months. So I put the Christmas lights up about 2 months ago, and I've been doing the whole Christmas thing for the last quarter. So I love it. It's my style. I'll be doing it for at least another month or so. But hopefully you guys got all the gifts you needed for everyone. And if you needed some tips and ideas, on Monday we went through a segment. Sandy and our guest host Jameed, the professor, they came on and they gave some ideas for last minute gifts, and they were pretty cool. Like Sandy was talking about a NASCAR racing thing that was awesome, and then what else? Jameed had quite a bit of good ideas, but his stuff was all like, it's all low key. Like they will never know that with those gifts, they'll never know that you didn't plan to get them. It was something like that. Anyway, it was pretty funny. um, so anyway, yeah, I get it. We usually go on in the evening, but right now we're going on in the daytime just because it's the most available time. And we wanted to get some of this information out to you as soon as possible. So if you haven't seen yet, take a look at, thanks to Sandy, we were able to get a Christmas card up on the Facebook page that went up this morning. So from us over here at the Social UnDistancing Show to all of you, Merry Christmas. We hope that you had a wonderful year, and hopefully you'll be with us in the following year to follow along and share with us your good stuff. Okay. What else? So, oh yeah, the plot of land at Scotland. That's what it was, Sandy. Thanks. Yeah, so he was talking about, if you wanted to be a land or a lord or a lady, you could buy a little foot of land in Scotland. And it amounts to the same thing as when you see those signs that say you can, how do they say it? You can buy the highway, and basically your job is to make sure it keeps clean, or you fund making sure that stretch of highway is clean. It's kind of the same thing, but It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. I did hear about someone who says you can be knighted, being a knight, because there's an oil rig off the coast of England, or the UK, and they declared independence, but it's just an oil rig out there. And so, anyway, I thought that was funny too. Um, I'm almost done with work at 12. Oh, okay, okay, good. Well, then, yeah, so you can get home and just relax and chill out or do whatever it is you and your family do, David. So, heck yeah, we'll have to invite you on, man. Thanks for reminding us. All right, so to get to the meat and potatoes of here, right? We were able, just to give you a little backdrop, the Pineapple Project. Actually, I'm going to show the video first because it's just that much. Okay, I need a little breather right now. So check out this video. I will give you the backstory to it after it's done. Okay. Okay. So I'll show it again at the end of the episode. But all right. So last year, 2020, it's crazy to believe that we started broadcasting live in 2020. And it was about March or April. I think April, the beginning of April, the very beginning. And Joe and I started this. Joe was the one who kept saying he wanted to do a radio show or something like that. And so I got tired of him talking about it. And I was on the phone with him, looked up real quick, and I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and do this. So we did our first podcast, and it was fun. Then we did a second podcast, and we were like, let's make it like a video live thing. And so we did that. I forgot to hit record, and so that episode never aired, but it was a great episode, guys. Anyway, so then we finally did our first legit episode as the Social UnDistancing Show. And then our second episode, it was either our first or second episode, we asked Sandy to come on so we could interview her and just hang out with her. Anyway, she did fantastic. It was fun. We've all been friends. Joe and Sandy are related through marriage. Sandy and I have been friends almost the same amount of time as Joe and I have been friends. So 20 years friendship with the both of them, myself. We met more friends. We broadcast. We had more shows. And then towards the end of the year, it was actually one of the hosts of the Strange Connection show. Her name is CPJ, or Carrie Patton Jackson. She came on and she came and talked to me. She was like, Jamie, I really want to do something, that we can give back to people. And I was like, that's so fantastic, because I wanted to do the same thing and I wanted to bring it up to everyone. And so we brainstormed a little bit and we decided to come up with the Pineapple Project. And so if you didn't know, pineapples are symbols of friendship and hospitality. I'm proud to own the last name Piña, which is Spanish for pineapple. And so being that the shows are definitely about friendships, in a sort of way of hospitality, right? We let you into our world and our lives, and you share with us too. So what we ended up doing was, hey, Mark, sorry. Actually, I don't even know if Mark's watching. Anyway, golly, since 1999, darn it. Okay, so Sandy was in the comments of our first show. She came on the second show, and by the third show, she had agreed to be a guest, a permanent host of us. So that was the final iteration of the Social UnDistancing Show. But anyway, we decided we wanted to do something to give back to people, and so we thought that's a great thing to do, because we've got our little platform here that we use all the time, and if people are generous enough, maybe we can do something. I remember talking to Joe after we came up with this idea and then did the initial launch in 2020 of the Pineapple Project. I told Joe, man, wouldn't it be great if we could just raise $100? Like, that would be phenomenal. Like, my mind would just get blown away. And so he was like, yeah. Well, then fast forward to the week of Christmas of 2020, and we were doing one last episode with the Strange Connection show and asked to see how much was in the account, and it came out to be like we were like maybe less than $100, I think, away from making $1,000. And my mind completely blew. I was like, $1,000. I was like, that's a lot of money, actually, in my mind. for people who people didn't know, or maybe only knew one of us, to ask people to donate to. And so, we created a Venmo account, and the Venmo is at the Pineapple Project. And we asked people, to go on there and, donate whatever they wanted to. Um, and whatever amount went in there was what we were going to take, and we were going to donate all of that money. Well, Joe's wife worked with someone who worked with a program called Christmases for Kids, and this is in Lubbock. And the Christmases for Kids is a program that wants to give birthday Christmas gifts under the Christmas tree for children in the foster care system. And their goal is to put 3 Christmas gifts under the tree for each child in foster care. And for us, it was like, we weren't really looking super hard for what to do, but we wanted to just give charitably. We wanted to give to someone or group in need, whatever kind of just whatever God just put on our plate. And Christmas was for Kids is the first thing that came about. And we were like, yeah, let's do it. So, we raised that. We had a lot of people who donated a lot of money. And then, so we stayed on that night on that last steps or that, the last broadcast for the Pineapple Project. We stayed on, and we were like, we're almost close to $1,000. And so Trey, or DJ Sound Effects, Gabs, and myself, we're all on our phones, and we're like messaging everyone saying, go watch the show, donate to our Venmo, please. We want to make 1,000. We were really trying hard to make that push. By the end of the show, we ended up getting close to like, I think it was like $1,300 or $1,400 total, maybe $1,500 even. We had people who donated crazy amounts. We had people who were like, we're collecting toys. We got gift cards. Sandy ended up doing a run because that's her thing. She loves to do running. And the cost to participate was, donating to the Pineapple Project, or a toy drive. She did toy drives so that people could do that too, or gift cards for the older kids in the Christmases for Kids. So this year, it was no different. We knew we were going to need to start collecting or asking people, all of you people, to come help us out. And, we were going to partner up again with Christmases for Kids and provide toys. So the video you saw earlier was Sandy taking the final amounts, going out and purchasing all the gifts for the kids. And then later on, she went and met with our representative for Christmases for Kids. She leads the whole thing. Her name is Sean, and I can't remember her last name. I know I'm going to butcher it, but I want to say Vandergraff. Sandy, help me out if that's not right. But so she came, and she met with Sandy last night or a couple days ago, and was able to collect all the toys and get them donated to Christmases for Kids. Now, when we donate those toys, they go into a closet, and then the social workers who help administer or serve the foster care kids, they come in, they have the kids list, and then they just start picking all the toys that they want to take for their kids, and they wrap them, and then they deliver them. And again, it's not going to fix the world problem. It's not going to fix the issue, but it is. Someone had an idea to say, can we give a little bit of normalcy to these children, just a little bit, please? And for us to be able to participate in that, why not, right? uh and Sandy's right. It is always crazy to ask for money, but you guys came through, and you did it again. You did it again in a major way. Like last year, we had a few shows to help out and broadcast and advertise this. This year, it was really just the Social UnDistancing Show. But you guys, man. So Sandy sent me a picture here. I'm going to share on the screen. Give me just a second. Um, da, da, da. So I think I can hear my wife or someone over there is listening to something. Tell me if you can hear it, Sandy. So if you can, I can go tell her to turn it down. All right. So Sandy was able to, I can't zoom in on this, but that's okay. But you can see she headed over to Wally World, and she pulled all these gifts out. And that total came out to, it looks like, actually, I can't read it that small, but if you can put it in the comments, Sandy. Oh, there we go. So that was $659.04 right there. $659 worth of toys that were bought. Oh, you can't? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play the video so y'all have something to hear, and I'll be right back. Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Um, yeah, so $659. Now get this. There was $659 that was given over, or it was 600. Let me pull the total up real quick. We had $645 in Venmo. $645 that was donated to us through Venmo for Christmases for Kids. And you saw the receipt, 659 what was spent. Okay. Now, in addition to the $645 that was donated here, we did tell you 100% of everything gathered straight to Christmases for Kids. And as you can see, we went a little overboard, but that's fine. That's okay. We also collected $375 in gift cards. Now, gift cards are important because that's what's going to go to the older kids in the foster care program. So the 0 to 13 are the ones who get all the different toys, and then from 14 to 18 they get the gift cards. Makes sense, right? But $375 donated in gift cards and $645 delivered in Venmo from you guys. And I mean that was way more than expected. So, to be at $1,000 at $1,020 this year for just our show and from just all of you, absolutely amazing. I was not thinking we would get that. I don't know what I thought, but I did not think that. And you guys, some of you were some big donators, like huge. You know what I mean? I was just like floored whenever some of you were like, here's 100, here's 100, here's 100, here's 50, here's 75, here's 35. And I was just like, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And then by the time we knew it, here we were at this amount, and it was amazing. So we wanted to say thank you very much for making the Pineapple Project 2021 super successful. And tomorrow morning, there's going to be an unknown number of children who are going to wake up. These children, we don't know. We have no clue who they are. They're not ours, but they're going to wake up tomorrow morning. They're going to go to their Christmas trees, wherever they're at, and they're going to open gifts because you guys helped do that. So when I think of that, it makes me feel really good. And I hope it makes you feel good too, because your generosity is actually going to be put into action tomorrow morning. And again, we know it's not a big deal. We know it's not going to end and save everything or whatever, but just to bring a little bit of normal to some children tomorrow, I think that's fantastic. And we, Joe, Sandy, and I, we completely appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for everything that you did to support us through this. We can't wait to come back in 2022 with the next Pineapple Project and do this again, because it's a project near and dear to our hearts, and just like you are. And we just want to get, as many toys as we can to those kids next year too. But fantastic job this year. Phenomenal, outstanding. If I could hug all of y'all, I would. We would. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Share this news with anyone. If you donated or wanted to donate, or you sent us a prayer, or you help support us in any way, share this story. Share this video. Let people know. That Christmases for Kids is something that you helped out with, and just thank you. I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope that you all enjoy your time with your families, your friends, your fur pets, or even if it's just you alone and you just enjoy that time. But if you just need someone to talk to, feel free to reach out to Sandy, Joe, or myself. And oh wait, so Sandy says she's on her way to deliver the toys, and more noise is coming in my background. My family is at it. So anyway, we love you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas. Can't wait to talk with y'all next week. We'll probably have one more show for the end of the year. And then after that, we might go on a little break. Okay. But anyway, guys, we love you. Thank you again so much. Have a Merry Christmas. And I was going to say good night, but wait a minute. How's it go, Sandy? How's it say? Oh, and as always, remember to be kind and rewind. Look for and meet new friends. You filthy animals. Love y'all.